Yes.
Well
So,
played.
Kyle, Avengers Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty has now one writer who's going to be writing them both. We reported a couple months back that both the writers had been taken off Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty. Jeff Loveness being taken off Kang Dynasty. Michael Waldron being taken off Secret Wars. Well, Michael Waldron's back, baby, and he is doing Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. Obviously, Michael Waldron is the creator and writer of Loki Season 1. He produced on Season 2. And famously, he wrote Multiverse of Madness. Now, I'm going to talk about the positives of this first. First thing I will say is, okay, if these are going to be Kang, films with Kang as the villain, which reportedly, Kang's staying, he's not going anywhere. If Doom's in Secret Wars, apparently it'll be a co-villain role, not taking over Kang. It will be Kang as the main villain. Positive I'll say is, the best stuff we've had with any variant of Kang comes from this guy's mind. So, that's a positive. I'll say that. What else can I say that's positive about this? Not much, really. We've, on this channel especially, have been giving Marvel not a pass, because we both love the franchise. We want to see it succeed. It's been such a big part of our life. I'd even say a bad year is not going to get rid of 11 years, 12 years worth of goodwill for us. I do want to see him succeed. But you're getting a writer who's wrote some stuff for you which hasn't translated well to the audience. Now, Marvel knows Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars need to work. They need to hit, because I think they've started to learn that, there was a time when you could just put Marvel Studios in front of something and it would do well at the box office. That time's over. That time does not exist anymore. People want quality and they want to go see quality. So they know right now these films need to be good. Only other positive way I can look at it is for months they've been looking at everything. So maybe they are happy with, the draft that he's done, the outline that he's done. Maybe they are happy with that. So
maybe they've had a bit more guidance from Feige, the man himself.
Yeah, but
because I know we spoke about it just briefly before the show. It's like Disney's not making $1 billion with any of their products at the moment this year. Well, they're not gonna. Marvel, anything like that, they're not hitting $1 billion at the box office, which is apparently breaking a trend. I saw this anyways on social media earlier today, and I looked in the comments and fuck me. The most popular comment was "go broke" or "go work" or "go work, go broke." How real this, how real it actually is, and I'm like, it's not that though, is it? It's you had the CEO that came in and diluted the fuck out of the brand. Wasn't managing it well. Took away power from the guy who made Marvel, the MCU, what it is. You took power away from him. And then it's like, you've planned all this shit, and now you're gone. The old seat, Bob Iger. Bob Iger's come back, and now he has to sort of weave his way through this shit that it's like literally it's like someone building a tunnel, and then so it's like someone building a bridge, and you built it for you to go across, but you've built this bridge really, really shit, and then you said, I'm not going to go over it. You go over. You go get the whatevers across the bridge and bring it back. That's literally how it is. It's nothing to do with go woke or go broke or anything like
Well,
that.
because I said to you, the general, as much as people like to point this out, the general movie-going audience doesn't care in the
No.
slightest. All they care about is it good?
Is it
It
worth
not
my
good?
time
That
paying a
is
ticket to go to the
that is
cinema?
all they care about, because that is what they'll do is they'll look at Rotten Tomatoes, or they'll look at a review on like a review website they like, and if it's above a certain number, or if it's got so many stars in the fucking Daily Mail or something when they're reading the paper, they'll go, "Oh, I'll go see that. Looks good." That's all it is. I work with fucking people who you would think would be like this
What's
go
what you
woke.
say here now?
No, I think I work with people who would be like, who you think the go woke, go broke stuff would affect them the most, who would think stuff like that. They really don't care. Is the movie good? Is the movie not good? That is all they care about at the end of the day. A friend who I work with says, "Oh, we're going to go see that Marvels, but I watched your review and you said it wasn't good, so I didn't go see it." That's all the general movie-going audience cares about.
And here's the thing with that statement: "Go woke, go broke." It's very hollow when it's like it's the thing that people. It's the most. It's like the negative thing that everyone can just kind of jump on and agree on.
Well,
I saw how many likes
lost.
it got. This is the same people that are saying, "Oh, the DC universe is dead. The DC movies are dead." When like the Flash and the Blue Beetle were coming out, it's like we know it's literally it's not trying to continue the universe.
Yeah.
It's literally ending, so it doesn't really matter if this movie's good or bad. And they know it. They know that a new universe is coming, and they still say, "Oh, the DCEU is now officially dead. It made such and such. It made
Not
no money
until
at all."
Aquaman comes out.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for the shitstorm that's gonna bring.
But, another thing I want to point out as well, people saying Marvel's dead, Marvel's done. I am pretty sure Quantum Mania, which would have been one of Marvel's biggest flops ever until the Marvels came out. Quantum Mania at the beginning of this year made more than every DC film combined this year has made. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, just, getting back onto Michael Waldron, writing this.
Sorry, Michael.
Hi, Michael. Do you think he's got what it takes to write two Avengers films? Because they're doing one thing I'm happy about. He's writing them both, so there's going to be some consistency there at least.
I just hope it doesn't feel like I hope it doesn't feel like a part one and a part two. That's probably my only worry, I'd say, because like you said, he has written the best Kang that we've seen.
Yeah.
In Loki, because I love that version of Kang. The He Who Remains. It's great. He's the eerie presence he gives off is terrifying, and that's what you need from Kang. The Kang we got in Quantum Mania, he was all right. He were okay. Especially his little like, "You thought you could defeat me? I am Kang." But that's more on Jonathan Majors.
Yeah,
I'd say.
what that was followed up with wasn't great, but that speech,
yeah,
were
that's probably like the only good part of Kang in that film, I'd say. And the suit looked pretty good. Looked a little too CGI at times, but it looked pretty good.
My favourite line has got to be when he's speaking to Janet, and she goes, "What are you going to do when you get out here?" And he just looks at her and goes, "Win." It's like, all right, if only you could back that up, that'd be pretty cool.
But this is the thing: He Who Remains can back that up, and it's just there's so much weight to his presence.
Like,
whereas
even him dying was scary.
Yeah.
And he still had a backup plan for that. It's like, what the fuck? So,
it's like, how many times have you done this?
Yeah. But no. Michael Waldron, fair enough. Let's just pray for the best. Kevin Feige is back on. He's got the reins again. And that's all we can hope for. And people might be watching this. Well, we'll say it again. We are Marvel fans at the end of the day. If they do something that's bad, we will say, I did not like the Marvels at all. I thought it had some scenes here and there that were okay. You know, Kyle doesn't like Quantumania at all.
You don't like. A lot of people don't like the Dark World, but I quite enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then Iron Man 3, a lot of people enjoy that, and I don't. The more I watch it, the more I dislike it. You know, at the end of the day, my opinion is my own opinion. I'm not speaking on behalf of other people here. I'm just saying what I feel, and it's like, all right, maybe you're a comic book fan who knows the roots of the comic books. Okay, fair enough, but it's not trying to. You know, it's called an adaptation. It's trying to adapt it to the screen, so things do need to change. You know, if you copy literally from comic to movie, right? I guarantee you it will not be good. Look at Venom, for example. Just his little speech, like a turd in the wind. Like, it were goofy as fuck. I mean, it were, you know, I don't really care, but it's like, that should have really kept in the comics for whatever that was. You know, but they literally took that out of the comic, that little speech bubble, and put it in the film, and it just didn't fit in the film in any way. I'd say it probably fit into Venom 2, probably, when they made Venom a bit more goofier and funnier, but in Venom 1, it was just like, no.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know why we're still speaking now, because I think people just read our titles and then comment. So, yeah.
Probably.
But, yeah. I think that'll do us for today.